a few upgrades to my Lion Quest equipment, haven't I? Added another bladed implement, and I added a can of GrizzGuard bear spray. Best spray on the market. Comes with an ABS plastic holster, quite tough. But I still had concerns about breakage, perhaps when tumbling down a rock-strewn ravine, for example. So I took a black nylon water bottle holder and lined it with 2 layers of foam designed to fit snugly around the holster, thereby protecting both the holster and the can while still allowing for a shoot-from-the-hip option. It also gave me a second point of contact to ensure against loss, as both the holster and the cover are secured to the belt. I also made modifications to my bushwhacking tool. This tool comes off the shelf with 1 dull blade, but now it sports 4 very sharp blades. Additionally, I've added an armored vest to my kit. This vest is modular, in that a variety of armored materials can be employed, swapped in and out of various panel pockets upon the vest. This vest erases my concerns of disembowelment as I pursue these missions further and further into the moonlit mountains. I've also added a hockey neck guard to the kit. Such guards are designed to mitigate against the dangers of having one's throat slit by an opposing player's skate. I thought it wise, as I have recently learned of a case of a woman whose jugular was pierced by the claw of a mountain lion, which then retreated and left her to die in the bushes. Such cats also have the ability to use their fangs to pierce directly between the vertebrae and into the spinal column, thereby immediately incapacitating any large prey, including yours truly. During my last Lion Quest, a viewer pointed out how it was amusing when in the middle of the night I was up to my chest in the waters of the San Francisco Bay. As he typed that, it occurred to me that I must have left my backpack on the shore, as I've never been able to go that deep before during one of these nocturnal quests. It then occurred to me that if I got a different type of pack, perhaps I could regularly head that deep into the water. As such, I've got this pack here which can fit around the waist, the chest, or the shoulder, and if I put it around my shoulder with the strap under my arm, the pack is then resting upon my shoulder, high above the water's surface, allowing me to go up to my chest whenever I so choose, including in the middle of the night, while live streaming in a lake, in a creek, in the bay, or in the ocean. It is with regret that I must report that the gimbal that I mounted to the Defender for the first time has been destroyed on its very first mission. And that's the most mellow type of Lion Quest I ever do, on a paved road and then a paved path for endless hours. Now granted, that device was being used outside of the recommendations, as I had it continuously powered for 8 hours of fairly strenuous use, but nevertheless, that's the most mellow quest I'll ever do. I never bumped it against anything, never dropped it. It just seemed to have overheated and then stopped working, never to work again. As such, I've built my own super strong phone mount pillar, this time out of a chunk of wood, using a Dremel tool to fit a notch to it, whereby it will fit to the body of the Defender, then being attached with VHB tape and black duct tape, and black Velcro, largely for cosmetic purposes. So we're back to a non-stabilized Defender for the Lion Quests. And, considering that the gimbal broke on its very first mission, I will never mount a gimbal on a Defender again. The only other thing that I can do is get a very expensive phone that has a good internal stabilization, and then hope that I don't destroy that in one mission as well. Bastard.